What's going on, guys? It's a couple of guys here from Burning Bridges Bikes. We're a local motorcycle repair detail shop in Western Kentucky. We're here with the owners of the business today. We're going to ask them a few questions, let you guys know how we got started, what our plans are, and what we're all about. So introduce yourself, guys.
Cliff Southern.
Jason Whitehouse.
So I said we're located in Western Kentucky. We are in Muhlenberg County, Kentucky. And I know the two of us lived here most of our lives. Cliff, where are you from?
I'm originally from Princeton, Kentucky. Lived there until I was about 40, and then due to coal mining job, moved around a little bit after that. Live in Bowling Green now.
They realized paradise ain't in Princeton.
Ain't in Princeton.
I hadn't been here either though.
So, no more coal mining jobs. So, where are you guys working at right now?
Logan Aluminum.
10 years deep.
10 years deep. And that's in Russellville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
So you guys work in maintenance.
Yep.
So how long y'all been in maintenance in general, not just at Logan?
Oh shit, 20 years I guess. I think I love 22, 23 years, something like that. I mean, I've done maintenance work all my life.
Yeah.
Actually in a job, get paid for it, I guess.
22 years.
My first job, well, shit, I was a dishwasher for a bit, but my first what I thought was a
Real job, adult job.
Yeah, my adult job. I was a welder. Made $7.25 an hour as a welder.
So pretty much since your first job, you've been in something maintenance related.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you've been doing maintenance your whole life. How long y'all been riding motorcycles?
I got my first one. I was about 4.5, 5 years old.
Dirt bike, I assume.
PW50, Weisinger, the old school black and yellow scheme. When Yamahas look cool, not
Whatever they are now.
fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cliff, what about you? How long you been riding?
I think I was around 5 or 6 years old when I started riding. Papa bought me a little old motorbike. You go out there and crank your bridge and Stratton and take it all down the road.
Absolutely.
And then I think we graduated up. I'm gonna say it was a KZ 100 that it got me, and then kind of gradually moved up. You know, riding and just around the house there in Princeton and working on them with him. He one that kind of got me interested in it. He's always working on bikes and four-wheelers and stuff for everybody. And but he passed away when I was 13, and I tried for a couple of years after that to kind of stay with
Carried on.
Yeah, kind of keep doing a little bit. You know, as kids got older, I kind of got away from motorcycles for a little bit and just had Jeeps and stuff like that where I could take them. But then as they got older, you know, and kind
Get back into it a little bit.
I was like, give me where I could get back into
I understand.
it. I always loved it.
Well, Jason, we didn't mention it, but you actually learned to ride a motorcycle right here on the property we're sitting on,
Yep.
and where the shop we're working in is on.
Pretty much.
So you ain't made it far, have you?
I've been all over and come right back home.
Come right back home.
Big ass circle.
Now, I've just about learned to ride right here with you.
Yeah, you grew up here too.
Yep.
Right here amongst my kids. How you one of them now?
So y'all both been riding for 40 some years of some sort. Me and Ethan, guy behind the camera, just over probably about 10 years now, been riding street bikes, been riding motorcycles probably 20, 22, something like that. So how long y'all two been riding Harleys and street bikes together? Y'all been taking some good rides in the last couple of years. What got that started exactly?
He bought a bike. I've been in motorcycles my whole life, and I'd had a reprieve from one for a while myself, and I got another one. And I don't know, that was a few years later. He asked me to come down where he's working at the mill, you know. Started talking about bikes, said he was going to buy one. And I guess what was that? Lowrider?
Yeah, I had an 09 Lowrider. What I ended up buying, rode for.
Good looking ass bike.
Yeah.
Gotta love a Dyna.
And it's a good start to get back on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It said it had been a few years since I'd rode, so got a little Dyna and rode it for a little while, I guess a year or two, and then got a good deal on Street Glide, got it, and it was right after that's when we took our first decent trip.
So y'all have a different method of planning motorcycle trips than most people. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we generally get up the morning of, we'll pack all our shit, and we'll look at weather, north, south, east, west, usually the day before. And we'll pack all the stuff and we'll meet somewhere. And it's, what, heads Carolina, tails California.
Pretty
we
much.
must flip a coin, figure out which
Flip a
way we're
coin.
gonna go.
We get a chance to go. We honestly, we usually spend a long time thinking about where we're gonna go and what we're gonna do and where we want to see, and it never works out that way.
End up going where it's dry.
Key West did. It worked
Key
out.
West worked
Key
out.
West worked out. It made it work well.
Most of it see what's happening that morning, flip a coin, take off.
Yeah.
So y'all brought up the Key West trip. So cool thing, I remember y'all telling me about that. So what exactly happened on that trip? I believe y'all had to do some maintaining on the side of the road.
Everything happened on that trip.
So what was the big job y'all had to do in I think a Harbor Freight parking lot? What was that
That
exactly?
was the first night.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, we started having issues out of it the first night.
Out of your bike?
Yeah, out of my bike. We went left here and went to the mountains, rode Tail Dragon.
Yep.
And started having trouble after that.
Right there at the foot of the Dragon.
Yeah.
You said, man, this bike's making noise. We get somewhere at the wild once you ride it. See what you think. Remember
Yeah.
that shit?
Yep.
Then we headed up. Then
Well, somewhere.
we were going to the coast.
It was.
We went over through Cherokee and was coming
Yeah.
back. We were
somewhere
going.
in South Carolina. Spent the night.
I think it was an insignificant town. We were headed to the coast. We were going to ride A1A down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the plan. And we left. I don't remember where we stayed that night. We left that night. We got to the hotel. My battery went dead. I told him
One thing after
that
another.
morning, I said, "Hey, look, this battery's 4.5 years old. I don't think it's something that's gonna make it much longer. Probably go out this trip." First night, made the hotel. Went in, check in. Bike wouldn't start. We come back out. Had to go buy a damn battery. AutoZone, wherever
Yeah.
the hell was that?
Yeah, somewhere in South Carolina.
$200 freaking battery.
Y'all ended up putting a compensator, is that right?
In
Oh,
mine.
it was the next
Yeah.
day.
The next day?
next day.
So you had a battery on day one, put a compensator on day two.
Yeah, we got up and took off, and bike just kept getting worse as we went.
You made Jacksonville? I mean, no.
We made Savannah and stopped and tried. That's where bought compensator at. Thought we'd try it. Everybody said don't try it. Thought we'd give it a shot.
Well, the first place we used our washdown bay, tear it
Yeah,
down,
that
see
was
what we thought it
Savannah.
was.
Use washdown bike, tear bikes down.
Yeah, and then the compensator is jumping all over the damn place.
Yeah.
We left the primary cover off, started the bike. The shit was going crazy. So we made, by that point, we're like, all right, this compensator is terribly bad. And it's bad enough, it's spalling way up on the high side. Like the springs ain't doing shit at this point. So we come to the conclusion, it was what, 40,000 miles on that bike at the time?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
So, you know, you're close to the end of life on a compensator. So, hey, we're going to buy a compensator. Bought a compensator. Went to service desk. Absolutely not. There's no chance in hell anybody's going to look at that bike. It'll be Monday,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, I think that's.
So we packed all our
Yes,
shit up and head south again. We rode to it. It just wouldn't.
Wouldn't go no more.
It ain't. He pulled across the intersection. I thought he was going to die 17 fucking times.
Yeah.
Already 10, 12 hours from home at that point.
It's
yeah,
day
every
two.
bit of it.
This is day
Yeah.
two. We had a damn good time up till then, but it'd been a whole lot of trouble. We went to Harbor Freight and bought rented tools at that point.
That's pretty cool, man. Have to work on your own bike that far from home, middle of a ride. Still made it all the way to Key
It
West.
wasn't bad. We lost a few hours. See, we got it going there at the parking lot, and then
Took back off.
Took all our tools back.
Oh,
I see the rented.
It's hell too. It's embarrassing as hell.
But you made it all the way to Key West and back home.
Yeah, I mean, we took off from there. I think we made it down other side of Daytona, spent the night.
Yeah.
Met Lindsay next day in Key West.
So we got a ride coming up in about a month from right now. So tell us a little bit about that ride.
Oh, this is I think I was sitting at Charlie's desk when I come up this shit. All right, so I had this ideal. He and I ride quite a bit. We've done several, just flip a quarter, let's see how it goes. This spring we took off with no direction at all. And I think we hit Missouri or Arkansas.
Yeah, somewhere in Arkansas.
Cliff said, hey man, you know what really sounds good is a ribeye from Fort Worth. Well, all right, fuck it, let's go to Fort Worth. So we took off. And we were in Arkansas before we even had a direction. We had no idea where we was even going until we got to Arkansas, right? So we're just meandering through. We'd done this before. I think we covered about 10 states in 3 days that trip, but we'd done this before. So we was going to Fort Worth. And that's pretty much how we've done about every trip we've got. But
This one's a little more planned out, ain't it?
this one, you know,
To an extent.
sort of.
I mean, we got an idea. We want
Got some ground rules at least.
Yeah, we want everybody to feel like we got an idea anyhow. We'll figure it out as we go.
Well, every one of these though, we have this idea of like discomfort, right? You got to ride this bike and get far enough away from home to be uncomfortable enough to realize you're in a type of survival mode. It's just you out here on this motorcycle, and you're a pretty good ways from home, and you're pretty much miserable. And you got to ride something till you get yourself miserable, till you kind of lose yourself in the moment, and then you can clear your head up because you forget about all this noise and shit that's life.
That's back home.
And
It's just you and the bike.
you
That's
concentrate on making it back home to the fucking noise is what you're concentrating on. So saying all that, he and I had had very similar experiences with all this. So what we done was I was sitting there talking to Charlie about it, and Charlie's a good friend of both ours, Charlie Tench, and I was telling him about it, and I said, you know what we really need to do is a bunch of us need to get together, and we need to do a little challenge ride where we do like a 3-day ride through Kentucky. We're not getting too far from home, and invite a bunch of people to do it, bought all our buddies, you know, and do something a little bit unusual that's kind of a little bit of a challenge that we can progressively get better at. So the first year, we kept adding stipulations because I sent this out to a group of guys, and I said, hey, invite your friends or whatever, and it was, you can't ride a bike that you currently own. You
Okay.
have to buy a bike.
Most people, I mean, several of us had bikes. I
Yeah,
mean,
but you
some of
can't
us
ride
did.
this bike. You got to buy a bike specific for this trip. You can't buy it till July 1st, and we're going to go in September the 19th. So you can't spend more than $3,000. You can't fix any creature comforts on it at all. You can fix tires, turn signals,
Safety things.
safety shit, reliability, mechanical, no comfort at all. Whatever it is what it is. And it's pretty lame. I mean, it's not for somebody like us or somebody that rides quite a bit.
It's
You know,
it's no
3-day
hard
ride,
challenge. I
3-day
mean,
ride. Yeah, you're going to be 250, 300 miles a day on what you ride, so it ain't shit really. And
But
you're going to be in Kentucky. You're close. We're going to Virginia.
Yeah, but some of the guys,
let's get a bigger group of people exposure to
Right.
being out on rides.
yeah, show them what it's like to get out and have good, just enjoy some of the things that we have from it, you know. And so some of these guys haven't rode a whole lot, and so it may seem like a whole lot to.
And we're going to plan on making this an annual thing. We're going to
Well,
change the challenge every year.
Initially, it was kind of to get a bunch of my buddies together, ride old junk ass bikes across the state, you know, and camp out, sit around a campfire and do exactly what we're doing right now, bullshit and drink beer, you know, and maybe take a couple of days, go some of the places we'd been, camp. We found this little old pizza place in, what's that, the Gap, Cumberland Gap. We went down there one year and spent the night at Cumberland Gap Inn. Walked down this little old town, and it was Angelo's in the Gap.
Yeah.
Angelo's in the Gap.
Angelo's at the Gap.
And it used to be an old whorehouse. And it was some damn good pizza and some cold beer. Man, we had a great time. So we thought, hey, if we can incorporate that in the trip, we'd do that. So like, we're going to camp one night, then we're going to ride down to do a ride through Virginia and come back into the Gap, spend the night there at Cumberland Gap Inn, go down to the pizza joint, see if we can recreate some of that, ride back home. But the thing is, we're going to do it on bikes we don't have.
Yeah.
And right now in the market we're in, $3,000 buy a pretty decent bike.
You can buy a nice bike. You can.
Yeah. You can buy I mean,
Yeah, we found a bunch.
right. It ain't going to be the greatest in the world, but it's a nice ass bike.
It ain't a new Street Glide as far as comfort, but
For what I would give $6,000 to $9,000 for a few years ago,
Yeah.
you know, these bikes are $3,000. It just blows my mind. So I found one, and then I liked it. I liked it just enough to get it home, ride a little bit, then I realized that ain't really what I want to take this trip on. So I sold it to somebody else that would make them eligible, and I bought another shit heap. But I mean, to get out there with this group of guys and
just have a good time.
That's
ride
right,
a few
that's the main
days, you
thing.
know, and it's gonna be challenging because we got some old shit going. So if you're riding through Kentucky on these back roads, you're probably gonna see us broke down somewhere in September.
Go see a dysfunctional
pushing
group
shit
of guys.
from the ditches, yeah.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be a normal group of motorcycles coming through. It's gonna be
Well, you know, in doing this challenge this year, if we make this an annual thing, you said something about that. If we make it an annual thing, we had full intention of this year when we sit around the campfire, bullshit for the first night. Everybody wants to repeat this next year. Put your input in on what the challenge is going to be, and we're going to progressively make it worse. And that was part of it. You know, if you started off so damn difficult at the beginning, in
Where do you
20
go from
years,
there? Yeah.
yeah. When the fuck you going to be then? Ride a unicycle? I'm out. You know, so we can do a little bit. Maybe do a next year. Everybody rides Gold Wings or 883s or hell scooters or you know
Something.
some other. Let's make it difficult.
Gotcha.
Let's make it a little more challenging.
So we had a little bit of camera trouble, but we got everything set back up. We're gonna keep on going, finish this video out. So I believe we were talking about the bridge burner this year when we let off. So
Oh, we did name that, didn't we?
yeah, I think we did. I think I said it already, but moving away from the ride now, what's the plan for the business itself? Burner Bridges Bikes. What's the direction that the business is gonna go?
Well,
Go ahead.
we love doing what we do, right? And not our job, but traveling on bikes and working on bikes and that. But you know, and I'm grateful to have a job like I've got because it's allowed us to be where we're at. But this is what we want to do full time, and in doing so, we like to become a business that benefits people that do the same thing that we do, and we could share a common interest with. So what we're kind of planning on doing is. We want to be a full service bike shop. We want to be able to help you repair your bike, tune your bike, or upgrade, whatever. But if you're within us, what we haven't really set a destination, we're thinking around 200 miles or something like that from a shop. We'll have this radius. We're going to broadcast this through this area and around, you know, that if you break down, we'll come get you. We'll come fix your bike on the side of the road. You call us, we'll bring our trailer down, we'll pick your bike up, or we'll try to help you get going from there. We'll assist you in the middle of the night, or you know, at odd hours or whatever. And
Stuff that you've needed and didn't have.
right, you know,
Absolutely. I mean, it's a whole lot different if you break down. You by yourself on a bike and you got all your worldly possessions packed up with you, and you're 10 miles from anywhere. It's a whole lot different than being in a car and calling AAA. And you
I understand. Absolutely.
Not everybody
Absolutely.
wants a service on a motorcycle either. So.
Yeah.
and then but that leads us to, you know, if we do that, we would like to offer like a rental service. We'd like to buy some bikes and be able to rent them to people to ride this part of the country, because you know there's as many people that are out west that would like to ride some of these twists and turns as there are over here that, you know, want to go over beyond the middle part of the country to the Rockies and beyond. Right?
Plenty of companies out west like that.
Yeah, and we'd like to kind of offer the same thing, have a reasonable figure for people to be able to enjoy what we do, because it's the most freeing thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Just trying to give other people the same opportunities you've had.
Look,
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about, you know, and hell, eventually we'd like to be able to do this enough that it pays for us, pays for our life, period. But right now we'd like for it to pay for our hobby. If we get to pay for a hobby and get our kids and you guys, you know, and other people, I mean, Hell, I don't care who.
like-minded people involved in it.
That's right.
Love the same
Telling
thing.
you, I don't have to agree with you on anything in the world, but if you get on that damn bike and we're riding, we're buddies, you know. And it's a difference. It's just different.
So, that's the plan going forward with the business. We've introduced the ride. Is there anything else y'all like to add about the company, or?
I think it pretty well covers it.
I think that pretty well covers it. All right, well, that's who we are. We're Burning Bridges Bikes in Muhlenberg County, Kentucky. Keep up with us. We're going to be doing a lot of cool shit coming up. Y'all stick around.